guys, how's it going? I am just having a little beverage here of choice in my cute little mug here. You see, the most wonderful time of the year. So I'm going around and having some fun here and doing some videos for you guys. Now that I'm off for a couple of days, I have enough time to really put together some good quality, videos of, okay, good quality for me. I don't know. I mean, the verdict's out. You guys will know better than me about good quality. But yeah, just trying to put a lot of stuff up there. Let me put this down and see if I can pump up this. Whoa, geez, pump up this light here. There you go. Okay, hopefully this will be a little better. And move my little side lamp here. So, okay, hopefully you guys can see me. I think my batteries are starting to go down on this light. I think I have to put new batteries in one of these days, but I'm just too lazy to do it. All right. This topic is kind of interesting because, true story, I have had this topic on my to-do list for a couple of months now, getting into the winter months, and I have yet to shoot it because I just, gathering all the stuff together and what I wanted to say. But in the meantime, there have been others up here on YouTube that have discussed the same topic. So it's going to sound like I copied them or whatever, but I sincerely did not. This is my own rendition of this topic. And the topic is basically how to successfully use your Retin-A products during the winter months so that you don't have excessive peeling, you don't have, chaffing and everything. Now, caveat being, depending on where you are and what region you are in the United States or in Europe, as far as winter is concerned and your temperatures, only you know what your region can handle, okay? If you are in, Canada or the northern states where it goes down to below zero, I don't care what you do for your face is going to get dry and chapped. There's just no going around that. It's going to happen. And if you are having issues of using Retin-A during the winter, your skin just can't handle it because of the excessive cold, wind, and everything else that is brutally thrown upon you in the wintertime. Use your own discretion. Throttle back on your Retin-A or discontinue use for that horrible, horrible month of, let's say, December or January or February, where the worst weather is in your region. Your face is not going to fall apart, as I always say. It's not going to, come down like a souffle. You can go and restart your Retin-A again once the weather starts, warming up or not being as brutal outside. So use your own discretion, okay? This is just me talking. This is my philosophy of what I do. This is Atlanta. Atlanta does not get that brutally cold like it can in other regions. So just bear that in mind. This is what I do. I'm not a doctor or anything like that. This is how I do my Retin-A in the winter time, where winter for us is mostly in the 30s. Sometimes it dips down to the 20s, very, very minimally. Maybe we'll have a day in the teens, but really, honestly, most of our winter is in the high 40s and 50s range for absolute winter temperatures. So, bearing that in mind, I'm going to show you just briefly, and you've seen the tubes that I use, but I just, I got in a recent shipment from India, so I just want to show you what I have. I have the Retin-A Tretinoin Cream 0.05%. That's this one. Hopefully that'll come in. Come on, dude. Come on in. Okay, there it goes. 0.05%. And I've got a number of tubes of this, that I ordered. And then I've got, I'm going to be trying the 0.1%. And this is in a microsphere gel. That's that one. Okay. And I think that's Indian writing there on the bottom, if you can look at it. And it's coming from Janssen, which I believe is Johnson & Johnson for the manufacturer. Okay, so those are the two that one I'm currently using, and the other, the 1%, I'm going to be starting on shortly, like in the next week or so. Okay. Along with that, I wanted to show you the products that I can use that I've had success with, you know, during the winter months, and of course going into fall, really going into fall and winter. Okay, in no particular order, so let me just get to, let's do the scrubs. Let's do the scrubs cleansers first. Okay. The scrubs I use, and this is if you are experiencing any flaking, or the next morning if you want to really wash your face well. I keep this. In fact, it's leaking on me. I've got to put a little tissue paper on here because I just grabbed it out of my shower. I keep this in the shower at all times. It's the Neutrogena Naturals. There's no harsh chemicals, sulfates, parabens, blah blah, petroleum dyes, or phthalates on it. It's a purifying pore scrub, and I use this in the shower. Hopefully it'll come on in. Come on, there you go. I really like this, guys. It's got really nice fine scrubs in there. It's got bionutrients. It's got jojoba. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, gentle scrub, and I really, really like it in the shower. I just, you know, with the steam and the hot water, just scrubbing down your face. It's just absolute joy. So I use that a lot. There's another one in the shower that I keep. This is called Queen Helen Oatmeal and Honey Scrub. Gently exfoliates for a healthy complexion. It's for normal to dry skin. So again, you do want to get something that, you know, is specific for dry skin. It has a lovely, lovely scent to it. I know you can't smell. I'm holding it up to you guys like, oh, give it a sniff. You know, it's, yeah, no, I can't do that. But it does smell really, really nice. It's got that that honey-ish, sweet, vanilla type of scent to it. Again, I keep this in the shower as well. And now this is a little bit more abrasive. Whoop, this way. This is a little bit more abrasive than the other one is. The other one is gentler. This is a little more abrasive. This is something that I would use, honestly, maybe the morning of the Retin-A night. So if I know, okay, let's just say it's Monday, okay, and I know Monday night I'm going to do my Retin-A, okay, I will go into the shower Monday morning and I will use this one, because it's a little bit more abrasive and it's going to get all the dead skin cells, you know, off of my face. And it's basically prepping my skin for that night when I come home and I'm going to go ahead and cleanse and everything. It's just going to be ready to receive, you know, the Retin-A. And I don't need to double scrub. Like, I'm not going to scrub again at night. So I'm just going to scrub in the morning. That way my skin will tone down and have a chance to, you know, just kind of calm down and relax from the scrub. And then at night, I'll go ahead and do the Retin-A. So that's the second one. And I believe I have one more here. Now, this one I use if I have a lot of makeup on. It's from St. Ives Exfoliate and Nourish Apricot Oil Scrub. This has an oil base made with 100% natural exfoliants. Instantly reveals natural radiant skin, paraben free. And I'm reading what the oil is. I believe it's oh, it's apricot kernel oil. Well, that makes sense, right? Grapeseed oil and walnut shell powder. That's the abrasion in it. And it's just, I don't know if you can see it. It's got these beading in it. There you go. Let me take off the auto here for you guys to see it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Do you see that? Do you see the little beads in there? You can see like that's that powder. That's the, I guess the kind of kernel or husk or whatever they use as the natural scrub within that. And it's just, it's really a lovely, lovely scrub here. There you go. It is very oily and it is abrasive, but I really love this when I'm taking off, you know, makeup and prepping my skin to receive any type of nutrients, whether it's Retin-A or not Retin-A. But this is a fabulous, fabulous scrub because it breaks up all the makeup because of the oil, and it just it doesn't lather or anything like that. Not a lot of lather. I mean, it might do a little something, but not lather. But it just has that wonderful, wonderful texture where once you, rinse off your everything that's on there, all the scrub and all the oil and everything, oh my gosh, your skin is like baby tushy soft, baby tushy soft. And yes, I'm about to die with this stupid lamp. There you go. Okay, so moving on for moisturizer. Well, let me do sunscreen first. The sunscreen, and you should always use sunscreen if you're continuing to do your Retin-A or your different or whatever you're putting on, even though it's winter, even though there's not a lot of sunlight on, light up during the day, especially in the northern regions of the country and in Canada. You might only have like 4, 5, or 6 hours of actual sunlight if the sun even does peek out. But don't let that fool you. Please, please use sunscreen. So the one that I like, and this is in the kids aisle, and I kind of highly recommend, I did a video on that. If you are sensitive to some things in sunscreen or adult sunscreen, but you want to continue using sunscreen, go to the kids aisle and pick up a sunscreen from the kids aisle. They are known to be the most, gentle for the skin. They will not put, chemicals in there that makes your eyes tear or anything that makes your, skin break out or anything, because it is formulated and tested for sensitive baby skin. Okay, the one that I use is Goddess Garden Organics, powerful protection, no chemical sunscreen. Broad spectrum, SPF 30, water resistant for 40 minutes. It's a natural mineral sunscreen for kids. That's the way it looks like. And let's see if I can grab, there you go. Okay, so you can see it. And it gives you a lot in here. It's 6 ounces. It's pretty hefty, and a little goes a long way. So definitely keep this or any sunscreen on him in the winter, no exceptions, okay? Now, Biscuit, what are you doing? You're making all kinds of weird sounds in there. I think he's tearing at his rug or something. Biscuit, stop it. Stop. Mommy's on video. Now stop. Being so annoying today. I think he's been cooped up in there for a while. It's kind of cold outside, and I've given him like a little doggy rest day, and I think he's just like, yeah, I want out, Mommy. I've had enough. I want out. Okay, moisturizers. Getting to moisturizers. I've got one. Did I only bring down one? Yeah, I only brought down one. Okay, well, no, I brought down 2. It was underneath my tissue. Sorry. I got that. I got 2. All right. The 2 that I really like to use, especially on Retin-A nights, but I use it. I'm in auto. Yeah. I look like I'm not in focus, like it's hunting for me, but maybe it's just because it's kind of dark in here. Okay. The 2 that I use, and this is not exclusive to the 2 that I use, but the 2 that I like to use is the coconut oil moisturizing cream. And that's that one. It's called Spa Naturals. Come on. There you go. With vitamin E for dry and sensitive skin. It's good for bodies, hands, feet, knees, elbows. I use it for my face. It's just a wonderful, wonderful, deeply moisturizing cream. And then the other one that I've picked up that I really like, and I have no issues with using it, on my face during the nights that I use Retin-A, is this one by Lana Cream, Reviving Night Cream from New Zealand, and it's with Manuka honey. Come on, there you go. There, now I'm starting to get it. There you go. This is really lovely, and I can use it. Now, I've only used it with the 0.05% Retin-A. I can't vouch for the 1%, but so far, the Manuka honey and the creams in here have not done anything bad to my skin as far as sensitivity. And then I will use an oil if I want to. The one that I really like to use on the nights that I use Retin-A is the marula oil, and this is by Acure. So, which way am I turning it? This way. Acure. I love this oil. A little goes a long, long way, and this thing soaks into your skin like nobody's business. You can also use jojoba. You can also use cacao oil. You can also use argan oil. You can use rosehip oil, although rosehip has a lot of vitamin A. So on the nights that you use Retin-A, you might not want to use the rosehip oil. I can't remember if I've chronically used that or not. I think maybe once or twice. I don't think there was any repercussions from using rosehip, but just, you know, you don't want to do too much there. I'm going to put a little bit of side light here just in case. Okay, cool. All right, so I think that is it. Oh, I also use this little nubby scrub, and this is alongside of any natural soaps or any other cleansers that I might want to use, gentle cleansers. This is just silicone. It was just a couple of dollars at one of these beauty stores. It's just lovely. It's, of course, manual. You just wet it down and then you do your little scrub like that. But you know, the thing that I like about this is it's not harsh and you regulate your own strength. So, you know, you can use as little or as much as you want on your face, all over your face, and rinses off beautifully. I've had no problems as far as mold or anything else. It dries. I just leave it on my my stand there in the bathroom, and it just dries beautifully between washings. And it's got like a little, I don't know, like a little poofy stuff in there. So it's really a nice little gizmo to have. And what else? I think I ran through everything. Yeah, I think I ran through everything that I wanted to tell you guys. So that's it. That is my way of dealing with Retin-A and Retin-A products for the winter time. Again, cautionary note, I'm not a doctor, so this is just what I do, and you have to, you know, you do you, as I say. And if your region is so dang cold and windy and horrible that, you know, just putting any type of retinoid or retinol on your face is going to cause havoc, then like I said, take a break from it. You can certainly take a month, even 2 months break from it. Your face is not going to fall apart. Trust me on this. And then you can go back to using your retinol or Retin-A when, you know, when your weather is better outside and it's not so frightful. And, you know, you can basically get back into the swing of things, and it's not going to flake. Okay. Oh, the other thing I did want to mention, I knew I forgot something. Jeez, yeah, my mind is a terrible thing to waste. For your lips, the other thing that you want to do is definitely when you're treating your face for Retin-A, you do want to make sure, like underneath your eye, of course, around your nose, you know, you want to put like a little Vaseline or Aquaphor or something like that, so that it's protected. The other thing that I love is these, you know, balms, lip balms. One is a Burt's Bee and the other is chapstick. Good old chapstick. You can never have too much chapstick on hand, right? This is called Aloha Coconut Tropical Paradise Collection. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna try to zoom in. Come on, dude. Zoom, 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 zoom. All right, it's not gonna come in. You know, you know the drill. That's how that looks like. And then the other one is the Burt's Bees Pink Grapefruit. That's this one. This one's trying to come in. Come on. Come on. There you go. I love this scent too. This is so yummy. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm all about scent, guys, but this is so yummy. I put this on right before I put on my my Retin-A cream, and just to make sure that my lip balms are on, everything is protected, especially right here, corner of your mouth, right there. You just want to make sure everything is protected in there before you know, put on your Retin-A and stuff like that. And that's the only two things that I use. Now, you can use Vaseline, obviously, or Aquaphor on your lips as well. No problems. I just like the taste and the scent. Well, not the taste, but the scent and the feel of a good chapstick or Burt's Bees on my lips. I chronically keep this in my purse, on my nightstand, in my bathroom, at work, in my car, there's not a place, honestly, in my life that I can't reach for a chapstick or Burt's Bees within reach. Within reach. Like if I want one right now, you know, there'll be one down here in downstairs somewhere in a kitchen drawer. If I'm upstairs, there'll be one in the bathroom, or there'll be one in on my nightstand or on my vanity. There'll be one or two in my pocketbook. There's one in my briefcase. There's one in my armrest. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. I've got probably every flavor there is of chapstick. I'm just, not that I'm chronic about it. It's not like I'm completely covering my lips all the time with it, but especially in the wintertime when I'm out and about, if I'm in the car, it's chilly, before I get out of the car with the wind blowing and it's cold and I'm going into a store, I'll apply some chapstick. You know, before I head out to work in the morning, I'll apply. If I'm not applying any really good you know, lipstick or anything like that as far as the makeup is concerned, or even underneath the lipstick, I'll do that. Sometimes I'll just put a little layer, a thin layer of chapstick or Burt's Bees before I put my lipstick on. No biggie, nothing happens, you know, it's not gonna, they play well together. I've never had an issue with the chapstick underneath my makeup. Excuse me. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I do for my Retin-A. I hope this has been helpful. Please give it a thumbs up if you can, and share it around to anybody that wants to know about the winter time and using Retin-A and how to prep your skin and how to do all of this. Again, I've had this topic on my list for I think about 2 months, if not more, and they all beat me to it. They beat me to it again. I can't imagine, but you know, it is what it is. This is my rendition of it, and these are my products that I use. I know everybody has their own products that they swear by and their own technique on how to use Retin-A successfully during the winter months. And please go watch the other people that that have done the videos on it. I can't remember who it's been, but if you do a Google on, you know, Retin-A in winter, I'm sure there'll be a number of mature beauty gurus on here and others that have talked about it. So, you know, compile the information, use the best information possible, and you know, according to your skin type. Now, I do have like a combination skin. I do have it's basically normal, but you know, in the T-zones, I'll have a little oil here and here, not so much on my chin, and not really on my cheeks. But that's my skin type. If you're drier or oilier, maybe find somebody here on YouTube that has that type of skin that uses Retin-A, and go ahead and watch what they do and what they use. So, you know, kind of apply the knowledge to your skin type. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much for dropping by. Make sure to subscribe and hit that little notification bell so that you're notified when a new video comes up from me. I don't put up more than about twice a week right now, so I'm not going to nag you to death that I've got one every day or something going up there. And I'm going to try to do some really good videos for next year, for 2019. I'm going to put my thinking cap on, and I'm going to try to come up with some really good ideas. And if you have any specific topics that you would like me to answer, or any questions you want me to answer, I will be more than happy to get on a video, because I think if 1 or 2 people ask the same question, that means a lot more of you would like that information as well. So I know that, you know, a lot of you would like to know things that are going around, and if I have the information, or if I can research it, or get something out there, or if I'm doing something one way versus another way, I will certainly address that and come on here and go ahead and do a brief video about it. Okay, I love you guys. Have a wonderful new year. Have a wonderful 2019. Let's hit the road running, and let's get a lot of things done and accomplished this year. I love you all. Best of health and happiness to you in the new year, and I will see you in my next video.